all my life, all my life. And believe me when I tell you it's a long time. All my life I prayed, no yearned for Messiah. Oh Lord, I pray. It's been so long. Oh Lord, hear. Oh Lord, act. Lord, answer the longing of your people and send Messiah to us. Oh Lord, please hear my supplications and hear our groanings as you saw the sufferings of your people in Israel and Egypt and delivered them. O Lord, see the sufferings of your people Israel once again and send your deliverer. Over and over, day after day, I would pray to him, our unseen God, and I would trust and wait for his answer. He is a good God. He's a loving God. But he is also a patient God, working things out in his time, not mine. But my time was running out. I didn't know how much longer I could hold on and continue to pray. Hadn't the Lord promised me once during my prayers that my longing would be fulfilled and that I would see the Messiah? Had I heard him correctly? I'm growing old. Oh Lord, now I was begging just one more time. Oh Lord, hear my prayer, please. When I woke that morning, it was barely a whisper, but I heard it. Years of prayer and devotion had taught me to recognize his voice. Today is the day, Simeon. Today, your longing will be fulfilled. Today, you will hold your Messiah. Hold him. What could this mean? How does one hold a great man, a warrior, a deliverer? How does one hold such greatness? I dressed quickly and went as fast as I could to the temple. Today was the day. My prayers would be answered today. I waited in the outer courts so that I could see everyone who came in. The hustle and bustle of people, the bleating of sheep and cooing of doves added to the noise. But I had grown accustomed to it over time. The temple was no longer a place to be still and know that he is God. After all, there was business to attend to, and the temple treasury must be filled. Then a couple timidly approached the entrance. They were obviously poor. It was rough in appearance, strong, but a bit bewildered by all the activity around them. She was so young. She was carrying an infant in her arms. They were obviously here for her purification. Then I felt a nudge. There they are, Simeon. There is your Messiah. Lord, I protested, he is a baby. Yet in obedience, I moved forward and approached the little family. Excuse me, I said, drawing closer, but would you mind, may I bless your child? The father stood over us protectively, but I could tell that the mother was beaming at my request. All mothers are so proud of their children. A blessing for her son. Who would deny such an offer? She smiled at me, then placed him in my outstretched arms. Messiah! I could hardly keep from trembling as it took the tiny bundle in my arms and held him close. God had told me, you will hold the Messiah. I was grateful, yet I also realized that I would never experience what this child would do. O Lord, I prayed silently. You are so wonderful. Great are your works, O Lord. Then I continued out loud, Sovereign Lord, as you have promised, you now dismiss your servant in peace. For my eyes have seen your salvation, which you have prepared in the sight of all people, a light for a revelation for the Gentiles and for glory to your people Israel. Now both parents were beaming as they stood together, a small protective huddle around this blessed infant. I looked down into his eyes. The Lord was showing me more. But what could I say? The couple so precious to me. The baby was so small and innocent. I looked into his eyes and saw things no one should see in the eyes of innocence. I saw a cross. I saw the pursuit of evil. I saw untold suffering beyond what I could ever imagine if he had not shown me. What mother could bear to hear this about her firstborn son? She stood before me, so trusting, as I continued to hold her son, gazing into his eyes. I could feel the Holy Spirit ordering me to tell her I could not keep the tears from my eyes. Now I lifted my eyes to hers and continued, This child is destined to cause the falling and rising of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be spoken against, so that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed. Could I go on? Yet in obedience I must. I'd been shown what this young woman before me would endure. I quietly breathed, Oh God, be with her. Out loud I simply said, And a sword will pierce your heart. She looked at me stunned. But I had warned her. I handed the Messiah back to her, and together she and the Father turned their backs and walked away. Oh Lord, I prayed, why did it have to end that way? Yet I had done my part. He had kept his promise. I had met Messiah, and now I could depart in peace. As so many who had prophesied before me, I would speak the words of the Lord had given me to speak, but I would not see them fulfilled. Blessed be the name of the Lord.